Hello and welcome back everybody to the new Roman Empire in Europa Universalis for El Dorado, the slightly less sick edition, where I can speak. I don't have a fever anymore, I just got a really running nose, really badly running nose even, and I'm sort of starting to cough a lot. But that is not symptoms that are painful in any way to endure, which is to say, it's completely fine, I've got this. I've got a carrack here. It's the carrack I've captured, I believe. You can capture ships, right? It's not. I've been playing a lot of Empire Total War with the Darth mod as of like the last few days, and I'm so used to capturing ships there. This is something that you can capture, right? In EU as well. So let's name it the SPQR Constantinople. QR. After a few, what's it called? After a few years, we're going to completely forget about these two ships. And we're gonna probably lose them to a whole load of different places, but that doesn't exactly matter considering they are our first two carracks. And I kind of like having them, you know. They're nice to have around, aren't they? I think they are. We're going to start sieging enemies' provinces now, which is to say the Venetian provinces. And this is our sort of first real war and conflict against, well, the Venetians for sure, but against the... My apologies. Against the... kind of the HRE, even though officially Venice is not a part of the HRE. They have provinces in the HRE, so yeah. Like, kind of our war on the HRE. Our ports are being blockaded. I do have a legion here, which I did forget to rename. Don't worry about it. I remembered, like, post-recording. There we go. The 5th Legion is constructed. We are losing money. That's to be expected. Actually, my ears are ringing right now for some reason. Like, yeah, I'm still sick very much, but hey, the show must go on. We're actually surprisingly kind of close to converting most of the provinces. Like, if you take a look, yeah, we've done pretty impressive progress in the entire grand scheme of things. I would like more of these Sunni provinces to be converted, but they're going to take a while, I suppose. They are blockading there. They don't have an army on board. I wish to take care of their navy if at all possible. I completely just eliminate it from play. Let's split here and siege that place as well. I'm fairly certain that we'll be able to kick the Venetians' ass. We just might lose a few ships on the way, which is kind of going to be upsetting. Let's see, this battle, Gulf of Bomba, did we lose any ships? No. We fought against 18 galleys of Venice and we didn't lose any ships. Was it the carracks? Was it the quantity of ships? Kind of both, I think. Let's go to Athens and repair up, I think. No, actually, let's go to Constantinople and deblockade it. And go siege Crete. Excuse me for a second. Okay, so it wasn't actually a minute, it was a bit longer than a minute, and I've sort of lost track of what I'm doing in the game. Should have looked around, I guess. But it's a bit more entertaining like this, when you just get, like, a second later, you just lose track of what you're doing. Well, it's like that on the video, anyways. Yeah, we're going to deblockade, what's its face, Constantinople, and I just noticed this, 10 versus 7. It's like the running nose that's preventing me from speaking, honestly. 9, 10, 10, I'm 10, 9, 9. I'm a tech level ahead of them. There's no reason not to split this and go and help them, so it's kind of close by as well. Might as well. Let's convert more provinces, there we go. Okay. Great, we're going to win that fight. Did we lose the CB against them, or what? Yeah, we lost the CB for CO. Here they come. Here I come, here I go. We did not lose any ships, which is encouraging to see. Go... Well, we've destroyed the Venetian Navy, haven't we? So there's no need to wait to repair the ships. We need this to be a quick war, don't we? Oh, I'm really sorry for the entire thing that I'm doing, but it's... I've talked about this. I really want to record. I really want to play. And there's nothing else to it, really. I am sick and I probably shouldn't, but then again, if I didn't, it would be like 3 or 4 days without a video, so... Oh, God! I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. That is going to hurt a lot, actually. That is going to hurt like hell. Should have synced up the attacks properly and everything. Where the fuck did they get like 20,000 troops? What the fuck is going on here? Right, you go over there. You go and like eliminate, just knock them out completely. And you start sieging all over the place, right? I'm going to lose 1 stability. I'm not going to repair it because of religious unity. It's not necessary to repair it, honestly. Here's what we do. You stay here. The 17 goes after them. And they land in Istra and they stop there, right? So we go ahead and we just eliminate them. Hopefully without any possibility of them returning to the fight. Yeah. Well. Good enough. Now, wherever they go, they're going to get pretty much instantly stack wiped, I think. Well, unless they go over there, which I'm fine with as well. There goes the manpower, but hey, shouldn't complain, honestly. I completely forgot about these troops. Should have landed earlier, but hey. We had an emergency in the Italian... well... Should I call it the... Well, kinda, yeah. I mean, it's nice for a point of reference to call it Italian. The Italian front, if we will. Sort of... Yeah, the Venetian front over here, we can call it, because this is part of Venice, but it's not like the city of Venice, so yeah, whatever. You understand what I mean. We had problems up here. It was an emergency. Yeah, increase the funding. Obviously. What does gain in any all mean? I'm not sure. I think it means gain wherever you have heretics. Like gain unrest. Which honestly is pretty fucking disastrous. How are we doing admin tech wise and diplotech wise? We can afford to fall behind on these a little bit if it means expanding our country outwards. I hope, I think. Wow. I'm not sure anymore. Yeah. Just not touch anything right now. Would you mind going somewhere and sieging? I would really find that helpful. Just increase the siege time of the... No, okay. Gotta start converting the Sunni provinces now. That's going to be a bit more painful, I think. Next war, probably going to be against Karakulu because it ends in 3 years, and we need a repair time after this for both the war bank and the troops and the manpower. So yeah. Although honestly, I would love to attack deeper into the west. And that might not be a bad idea, considering... Who's Milan allied with? Austria. Yeah, never mind. Minuta. Austria again. Austria has all the allies, basically. We might want to declare war on Austria, honestly. But what's kind of... I don't want to use a bad word, but what's kind of messing with me is the fact that we have 2 fronts to keep an eye out, which kind of like... The flaws of this were evident in this war in particular. Sorry. Which is why I consider this a bit of an experiment, honestly. In terms of how well we can do in an actual war situation. Let's go and merge these two up. And this is the 1st Legion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, it's all good. We just need to merge these two up. Like that, and then like these two when we're done with them. Alright. What are we going to take from Venice? As much as I can, I think. How am I doing? Yeah, it's pretty damn bad, isn't it? I don't care. Core it all. I don't care. Core it all. Fuck admin and Diplotech. We don't need them. Actually, we do. We really badly need them. But we don't have the points. Like, we don't have points in general. And it's kind of a bummer. Country modifier annex subjects is gone. Excellent. That means we should be able to annex Mentese sooner. Siege of Romagna is over. Good. Let's go to Firenze and reinforce our troops and everything. In the Gulf of Venice we've won as well. I would like to go to Lica for a minute and repair my ships. Siege of Verona has ended, which means we go over there. Yep, and this is pretty much a one war. We're sieging over here like Syria is sieging this as well, Corfus, which is just amazing. We're about to siege Crete as well. We've sieged here. Like, the Venetians are done for. We've sieged everything that they own, which is just amazing. So here's my thinking. Like, this is a very, very, very complex situation that we have right here. Austria is growing, and I'm fine with that because I can outpace them and outgrow them like that, even with admin point problems. We've started so like insignificant in comparison to Austria. We've outgrown them. We are by far one of the most superior countries in everything pretty much right now. We are 8th in diplomacy, 2nd in admin. Look at that, 2nd in admin. It's amazing. I'm sorry. I keep apologising for coughing. I know it's going to offset a lot of people, and they're going to be annoyed by me. I am genuinely sorry that I'm sick. But it's better this than to not record for a few days. Not for my health, it isn't, but like for the viewership and the growth of the channel, it is. Which is something else I wanted to talk about. Like, there's so many things to talk about. It's actually kind of nice for a change. Usually I don't know what to say. I just sort of make up stories as I go. But okay, no, we're gonna crush that immediately. That's very, very convenient. Is there anywhere else that they? No. Okay. So we've sieged Crete. We're going to go back to Constantinople, repair the ships, and reinforce the army. Yeah, like, first of all, my channel has been growing at such a rate that I'm scared a little bit. Like, we've been gaining a few subscribers each day. Like, this has not happened over the last year or so that I had the channel. Sure, you know, it grows, the views go up, obviously, all the time. People come and go on the channel, but, like, it's been... sorry. It's been, like... I'm turning into a Canadian, am I? You can tell I've been hanging out with some Canadians. Anyways. It's like... It's been, like, up to 2 or 3 people new people come to the channel and watch my videos each day. Like, that is proper channel growth. Yeah, that's not just someone randomly coming across your channel on the internet. It's proper channel growth, and it's kind of scary, honestly. Like, I hope I can satisfy the masses, which admittedly isn't that many people to begin with, but it is a decent viewership. Like, it's such a pleasant feeling, you know, that when you record something and you say stuff and people are actually going to listen to that. It's kind of refreshing, to be honest, because I had videos, I'm not afraid to admit, I had series of videos where people just, I don't get anyone watching, pretty much. The sad truth is, I don't get more or less anyone watching my videos, and it's kind of upsetting. Can I full annex them? Yes, and I shall. Boom. Need to keep an eye out on overextension, which is at 68%. So 68%. If we, what do I want to take from them? Honestly, Crete. It's 20. Is that everything? Yeah, like, give me all your money and release Aquilia. And I'm gonna vassalize Aquilia, probably. Yeah. Alright, perfect. Isn't Aquilia, like, some distant, a very, very distant relative of Rome? Isn't it? Yeah, it is, isn't it? I know they had something to do with the Romans. Wasn't it the country that was partially formed by the group of self-proclaimed Romans from Constantinople that went on basically like a, well, not a crusade, but like an offensive against the barbarians, and then like the one that huge in number, and they didn't have, you know, it was a ragtag group of, it was just an army, you know, they couldn't do much. It was one army, but I think they did. I'm not sure about this, but I think they influenced the formation of Aquilia. They didn't form it, but I think they influenced it to an extent. I could be completely talking out of my ass, but I think that's the thing. I remember something reading about it when I used to play EU3. But that used to be ages ago, so I'm not sure anymore. We have roads, right? Can we peace out the knights? Just, you know, for the sake of, you know, piecing them out? No. I'm thinking if vassalizing the knights would be any good or any useful to me. And I can't think of a single positive to vassalizing them. You know what? Yeah. Let's go there. Siege that up. What would be ideal is if we can wait with this war until I get at least a couple of more cores up. Fuck it, we need to core stuff. So it's like, it's I need to sort it out. Oh, a military coalition against me. Oh god, I've heard about these. Oh god. I've heard about the coalitions of what's it called? Of El Dorado and the new patch and everything. I've heard. I thought they were a thing of legend, considering I didn't update it with, you know, with all the hotfixes and stuff. So I stopped updating and reverted back to the old patch, just to avoid these things. So yeah, Carman, Bavaria, Salzburg, sorry, Augsburg. Okay. Okay. Round one, begin. Yeah, if we get a huge ass coalition up against us, I don't think we can beat them. Or too effectively. Believe me, I have faith in my armies, I have faith in my legions. But yeah, you know, then again, like, we do have 518 stacks. Let's take a look at the ledger armies wise. 88,000 men. Almost 90,000 men for us. Austria has 53,000 men. France has 47, Lithuania 40,000, Muscovy 40,000 as well. Poland 25,000. Karakulunu 24,000, but they're like completely irrelevant because low tech. England has 24,000 as well. Austria is my greatest enemy right now. Austria is the second power in the world, like the entirety of the world, right in front of France. France is right behind them, rather. So I can't attack Austria yet. 2 reasons. Admin points. We do not have the admin points to core anything. In fact, we are behind on admin tech, relatively. So we need admin tech. And on top of that, we need more power and to grow more. So what we're going to do is we're going to take provinces off of the Venetians and core them. That will put us way behind on admin tech, but that means we can catch up eventually, right? How are we going to catch up? By annexing these guys, and then vassalizing someone else, and feeding our vassals. I would very much like to annex Georgia, however, this is not likely to happen. Well, actually, it kind of is. Yeah, it is actually, because we don't have the distance between borders anymore. So it's just minus 69, the perfect minus number, that they won't accept. And when I annex the provinces from Venice, that should go down as well. And when I annex Mentese, that should go way down. So we should be able to vassalize Georgia, which is just a huge ass country. Just out of interest, is Genoa in the HRE? Yeah. And declaring on Genoa would bring Austria against me. So. Also, we do have quite a bit of aggressive expansion on all fronts, so I would prefer if I could just feed some vassals. For a while. I would prefer if that could be a thing. Just give me a second, I need to blow my nose again. So yeah, as I was saying, we're going to vassalize Aquileia, which we're going to release, and go take Crete. Which should completely drain my admin points, but that's not exactly that bad. It is bad, obviously, but at least we're spending him to a good purpose. Nope. Although I should really take Istra, shouldn't I? Because I have a claim on it. So let's reconsider. Yeah, I'm going to take Istra because I have a claim on it, and coring it will be super cheap. So let's just add that to our total war thingamajig. You've wasted a whole load of manpower on me. Would you be willing to accept peace for these terms? No. Alright. Just going to have to wait for these guys to siege Rhodes then. Build it? Yes, build it. I should have read what? I really should have read what they wanted me to build, but there is a point in time within this game where you're like, the game offers you to spend money on something and gain benefits in return, and you're just like, hell yeah. I don't need my money anymore. Take it. Take all of it. Anyways, protecting trade in Aleppo, and protecting trade in Venice might be a worthwhile thing, but this is our home trade node, so yeah. Let's go to Genoa. This will also repair our ships automatically. Well, they will stay in a port until they're repaired automatically, so yeah, that's kind of nice. Start moving these troops towards the borders over here. We're going to leave 1 legion behind here, 1 legion behind here, and 3 should be quite enough to deal with this enemy over here. The reason we're leaving these two, 1, I'm going to keep in Italy all the time, for reasons pretty obvious. You know, in case someone attacks my vassals, I think we can sort of merge up and form a somewhat of a defensive army until we get the reinforcements from the other, pretty much the other end of the world right now, of the known world, and attack the enemy, or rather defend ourselves if someone like the HRE attacks me, or Savoy. This guy is here to deal with rebels. Specifically Croatian rebels, because, you know, and Hungarian rebels, to be honest, as well. Yeah. The rest aren't that important. I'm going to take Istra, and that will give us a bit of a rebellion bonus. Well, we'll give them a bit of a bonus in terms of rebellion, so yeah. Province of Yerevan is no part of the patrimony. Alright. Diplo-wise... Sorry. 5 out of 5. We're managing a roll an alliance with Poland, and we're only at plus 30. Poland suddenly doesn't like me as much. Competing great power. Neighbouring heretic religion. Yeah, we're kind of in the middle of a, you know, like a relationship crisis, but that's fine. They've attacked the HRE, they've taken their lands, and I'm infinitely proud of them. Who's this? Denmark, alright. Just a stupid question. Is Denmark a part of the HRE? No, they have a province in it, but they're not like a country in the HRE. Excellent. We see the HRE weaken, and it's kind of weakening, to be honest. Like, it's losing provinces all over the place. Ideally, what I would like to see is France attacking Austria. And they shouldn't really like each other. Yeah, France has claims on Austrian land. God, if France was to declare war on Austria, like, we would end the campaign. Basically, it would be GG. Rome wins. But alas, alack. Is this siege going to ever end? It is a level 4 fort, so... Wow. Only 200 something days. Yeah, that's the power of 4 cannons, ladies and gentlemen. Behold. Time to grab this bestial. Then we'll give it to me. Let's do this. The knights. 16 overextension. Let's take a look at how badly we're doing overextension. Oh yeah, we can take it because we've cored stuff. Yeah. Give it to me. Hurrah. It's the right culture, which makes it very much worthwhile taking over. Yeah, I should have thought about that earlier. Alright. So what about this peace deal that we were talking about earlier? I really don't want to attack Savoy, and this is the thing. Savoy. I don't want to siege Savoy and stuff. Just take the fucking peace deal. What's the matter with you? What are their troops like? What do they have troops wise? Savoy. Savoy! 7,000 troops in total, and you hope to match the might of the mighty Roman Empire. I know. That's kind of the might of the mighty Roman Empire. Doesn't sound that good. I know, trust me. It's fine. Ships, we can't build any more. Troops, we obviously can't build any more. In fact, we should delete a legion, but hey. Get me the 2 navies, join them together, and just fuck Savoy forever. Actually, don't do that. Seriously though, I see potential in this. Here's the thing. We vassalize Serbia. That doesn't take a Diplo slot. We annex Mentese. That leaves me 1 open Diplo slot. We vassalize Savoy through, like, the war thing. And all of a sudden, we're a powerhouse, aren't we? Because Savoy is fucking powerful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high-tax provinces. Hell yeah. Long episode. I know. Painful war. To an extent. Profitable. Look at what we're going to do. Look. This just like, it's just a light switch just sort of went on in my brain. That's a key part of the HRE. It's not an elector, sure enough. It's not the emperor or anything. But that is a huge fucking chunk of the HRE. And a chunk we need. So I wonder if we can check. We can vassalize them through the war, obviously, because they're not, their base tax is not over 40, it's just barely somewhere around there. So fuck yeah. Alright, that does mean, however, that we're not going to... Where the fuck did you get 10? Oh, whatever. You're going to die anyway. I nearly shit myself, but it's just a reform. I thought it was an event that's going to make them attack me. Honestly, I did. I'm not worried yet. I'm not that worried yet, honestly. I'm not that worried yet. But I will say, Coalition's OP please nerf paradox. That I will say. However, I'm not that worried yet. I think we can beat the Coalition at hand, no problem, and expand off of them as well later down the line, because obviously we're not going to expand. We're not going to attack anyone at this stage yet. You know, we're too fucking weak on points and everything. Yeah, they don't have any artillery, so they're just going to get eliminated. Attack. Wish we put a leader there, but hey. Nothing's perfect. Please don't run away from me, just die. No. It is Savoy, it is defending, and I am going to lose, haven't I? That's fine, though. That is fine. We can bring another legion. That is fine. Absolutely fine. I'm not worried about it at all. This war is going to take forever. So much so I'm going to declare another one while we're still in the midst of this one. Am I crazy? Possibly. But time is of the essence. It will be breaking the truce, so let's just wait for this truce to end and bring one more legion down this road. Get to Pisa. Nice, sorry, get to Nice. And is it pronounced nice? I'm pretty sure it's not pronounced nice. Nice? No. Neat? I don't know. Sorry if there's anyone from there watching. Yeah, I'm not feeling any rush or panic or anything in my head right now. We can declare another war while we're at this one. It doesn't exactly matter. It's okay. Like, it's completely okay. The only small issue is we might not be able to vassalize. Well, actually, yeah, we will be able to vassalize because we're not vassalizing Aquilia, aren't we? So yeah, it's fine. Just go ahead and gather 2 legions because 1 wasn't enough. Again, gather 2 legions because 1 wasn't enough. I don't care about your mountains. You will succumb to the might of Rome. Die. Excellent. The bigger legion goes attacking. The smaller legion splits and sieges 2 provinces. You're good. Let's get these guys off of roads and onto Issel here, and then, like, you know, attacking. Because very soon we'll be able to attack Karakulinu again and feed Syria. That's what we're going to do. Perfect. This war is going to take ages, but I don't exactly care. They're also sieging Venice, because Austria made their peace with them, I think. Yeah, it was kind of lucky, because Austria didn't take anything from Venice, land-wise. Nothing that I can see. Yeah. Great. It's fucking superb. It went from not going so well to such potential for being the first hands-down nation in the world. That it is absolutely incredible. The Pope exists again, or the Papal State, up here in East Frisia. East Frisia, right next to Frisiland, who is Protestant. Right next to them is the Pope. I imagine that the people living on the border of these 2 provinces, of these 2 nations even, are so confused. Also, did I mention that I tried like 50 different rendering settings and stuff, and I managed to get rid of the black bars on the side with Sony Vegas, which isn't that much of an achievement, but hey, considering I didn't know how to do it, it kind of is. However, the file size has increased drastically since I'm rendering with Sony Vegas. So it's like 5 GB episodes of 40 minutes. Managed to reduce them down to 3. So I kind of want your opinion on, like, you people watching, I kind of want your opinion on whether we should cut the file size down by putting the videos in only 720p. Because I know there are so many that watch this. There actually isn't that many people that watch this, period. But there are, like, a decent, I'd say 50% of the people that watch in full 1080 resolution. Because they can, and it's just pleasant to watch in 1080p. Everything's subpar. If you stretch it to a full window, it's just hideous, honestly. It honestly is. It's my video, I know, but it is hideous, I admit. Especially with the YouTube lowering down the quality and everything. When you do what's it called? When you do upload. So yeah, kind of don't want to do that. But then again, like having to upload for. Oh, we can spend money. I'm sorry. I thought we couldn't spend money to, because I literally just got off Creeth. Sorry. Yes, I will spend money. And I will take a loan, no problem. Right, no questions asked. I will take a loan myself, in fact. Manually, I will take a loan. That is going to take my income to shit, basically. But hey, not complaining. Well, I am kind of complaining. We're going to go in debt, but that's not... I'm not worried about it, is what I'm trying to say. Time to attack Character New again. I'm sorry because of these promises now considered part of the patrimony. Or the motherland, if you prefer. Let's see. Yeah, this. Good. Good. Everything's going according to plan. Excellent. Very happy. Venice can go fuck itself. If any of you have ever had problems taking down the HRE, behold! The fall begins, the decline of power begins. The key part of beating the West is conquering the East. As silly as it sounds. Poland wouldn't join, would be called into multiple wars, just war threatened. We don't need Poland. Just attack. Roma Victa! I haven't yelled that this entire series, have I? My money just went, like, skyrocketed upwards for some reason. Huh. Well, that's nice. Is it because I'm... No, I'm not. Gained 15 unrest in Constantinople. What the fuck is that? Oh, right there. God damn it, we can't change autonomy. We do have 3 legions there, so we'll take care of any revolts that pop up. Ships are repaired, so let's go ahead and attack. I didn't know they have a navy over here. This must be... They, like, go all the way around. Silly. Silly, silly people. Yep, okay. Are they converting to Protestantism as well? They might as well be. Oh, it's from here, isn't it? It's from the Aegean. Yeah, I forgot. They're gonna go and attack our colony though. Just gonna walk through my land and attack over here. Because they're peasants. They're not like religious or nationalist rebels or something. They're just peasants. So this is where I'm going to have to end the episode, I'm afraid, but we've absolutely destroyed our enemies. Our manpower's doing pretty good, our economy's doing okay. We did have to take a loan, but we're like gaining money as well. We've attacked these guys, we're going to feed Syria. It's going perfect, like, it went sort of rough at the start, but now it's just, like, feeding time, basically. Hammer time, stop, no, anyways. That's why I laugh. Oh god. Thank you very much for watching. As I say always, you know what's going to happen now. You might as well just exit the video. Like, click, like, just close the tab. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe down below. I nearly forgot what I always say. Like, I end the video with this always, all the time. Why would I forget it now? Anyways, as I said, please remember to like and subscribe down below if you haven't done so already. That's if you enjoyed the video, if you want to support me as a YouTube channel and me as a YouTube personality, as well as stay tuned with the series and with some of the other content that I produce on this channel. I'd very much appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take care. Bye-bye.